Here we are with our not so Sunday dinner. Y'all, this is during the storm that we were supposed to have in Atlanta, well, in Georgia, period, around the world this weekend. So I was thinking when I went to the grocery store to do something so simple to where I didn't have to be in the kitchen as much, and I just wanted to honestly use this time to rest. So we are doing hamburgers and homemade fries. Y'all, my daughter is so bougie, she will not eat frozen fries. So anytime I make her anything with fries, I have to go through the process of peeling and cutting up potatoes. But I absolutely love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Truly, y'all, for real. I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm so serious. I love cutting up her fries and making her fries for her. So, y'all, right now, what you see is just me cutting up the veggies. I've been trying like different stuff when it comes to me cooking, because I see like when I cook certain things, this thing may get colder faster or something like that. So I am just trying to make sure that I prep certain things before I actually cook my meat and all of those things. So after I cut up my potatoes, I did my onion, I did my tomatoes, which I'm the only person that's going to eat tomatoes. My daughter hates them. And I'm going to also cut up some onion, which y'all, she like raw onion. So that's so funny as a kid. But we got those veggies taken care of. I set those to the side, and now being that I've cut up everything on the cutting board, I can use it for the meat. So I wanted to absolutely do the meat last. It's just something that I feel about meat, doing it first before I put anything else on there. So now we're to the meat. I am showing you all the seasonings that I used, which is like traditional stuff: garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. I did all-purpose seasoning, black pepper, and that's it. I seasoned both sides, and we are now going to put them on our baking sheet with some parchment paper. I did add some ice cubes in there so that it can kind of retain the moisture. I know that beef burgers, they do make their own oil more so, but I just wanted to make sure they wouldn't dry out. I love putting the hamburgers in the oven because it keeps me off of my feet in the kitchen so long, trying to make sure that I'm cooking them even, and then the inside isn't still, pink or bleeding or whatever. So I love putting them in the oven, and I can also avoid getting popped up by that grease, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So I put it in the oven at 400 degrees, and I ended up cooking them for about 35 minutes. I did turn them over once throughout the process, and I saw that they were still bleeding, so I added 10 more minutes to the time. So I'm going to get those out of the oven, and I've already put a batch of fries in the grease, which, y'all, if you're going to do homemade fries, try to prep your fries a little earlier in the day, which I should have cut these up after I made us lunch, because I like for the air to kind of dry out, like draw up some of that water in the potatoes, because it can make your cooking process a lot longer with it being so much water in there. So just an FYI, if you're going to do homemade fries, try to cut them up early and set them out like I did on the cutting board with a napkin, and kind of let them soak up that water a lot more, so that when you place them in the oil, they're not taking so long to cook. So I did this, y'all, which I do this with my hamburger buns as well. Once I'm done with the oven, I just put it on broil, put it on high. And if you're going to do this, you need to stand right there while you do this, because you can burn the bread. I just put a little butter on there, stick them in there for about 2 minutes, not even minutes, a couple of seconds, and they were brown. The bread felt like it was toasted, so it was perfect. I got those fries out of there and dressed up that bread with the mayo, the mustard, the ketchup, the onion, the tomatoes, and a pickle for good luck, honey. And y'all, when I tell y'all, these burgers were so flavorful. At first, y'all, I thought, because sometimes I do get a little heavy handed on the seasoning. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't put too much seasoning on these because I forgot. I'm not cooking turkey burgers, I'm cooking beef burgers, and it's probably going to be a little salty. But y'all, I'm not even going to front. The last couple of weeks that I've been cooking, whether I'm at home or I'm cooking for my man, y'all, the food has been so good. Like, I literally will pat myself on the back for the work that I've been doing in the kitchen. But I feel like when you are cooking with love and you're not cooking in a rush, your food comes out better than you thought that it was, or better than you expected it to. I don't care if it's your first time or your fifth time making a thing. When you are cooking with love, your food comes out so much better. And y'all, I don't care if I'm making burgers. I'm cooking these burgers with intention and love, and it truly makes a difference. I throw some seasoning salt on them fries. Y'all, if I eat a tomato, I gotta put some salt on it. I don't care. I don't know. It's just a country thing. I have to put a little salt on it, honey, and give it a little oomph, and boom, we all done. But y'all, these burgers were so good. I hope that this video catch anybody that needed any dinner ideas for whatever day you need this for. Girl, go ahead and throw some burgers in that oven. And if your children or your man is okay with some frozen fries, baby, get them frozen fries and call it a meal. My mom used to always say, get some bread, make it a meal. So get them fries, make it a meal, and boom, quick and easy. Quick and easy, clean up, y'all, and everything. I literally threw everything that I used in a dishwasher. I got the oil out of the pan and put it in the oil catcher that I have and cleaned that out. And boom, that was quick. In the bed, ready for work tomorrow. This is how it came out. My daughter ate every single piece. Bye, y'all.